Slowly coming out from the state. Slowly we will come out and become aware of the external surroundings. Slowly we come out from the meditative state. You can move your fingers, take deep breaths and slowly become aware. Slowly becoming awake. Coming back to the external awareness. Slowly coming out. Okay, fine. So, feels good, refreshing, relaxing, refreshing. You could experience that inner self. You could experience that peaceful state, that blissful, peaceful state which is connected with the pure consciousness, with the inner self, with the soul. Yeah? Okay. Say something you would like to experience, you like to share your experience. It's good. Peaceful? Relaxing. And for you? Very good. Very peaceful. Something from you? Okay, good. So, see, basically, when we talk, that's what I was saying, when you connect with your inner self and when you go in that deep meditative state, then you are away from all these external connections which is established through the senses and through the body and through the thinking mind. So when you go beyond the senses and the thinking mind, then you connect with your consciousness. When you connect with your consciousness, you always feel very relaxing, you feel very peaceful and very blissful, because peace and bliss are the inbuilt nature of consciousness. So the moment we will disengage with body, senses and mind, the connection is established with consciousness, and then naturally you will feel peaceful and blissful, because that is the nature of soul. So all the peace and bliss and strength is there within us if we connect with the consciousness. So this is a very powerful way of just transforming ourselves, changing ourselves, our outlook, changing our state of mind, changing how we interact with the world. Okay? And with this we can relax ourselves instantly, we can de-stress ourselves instant, because all stress comes with the thinking mind, with the external connections. So if you start practicing this soul meditation, then very fast, within moments, you can disconnect, switch off from the external connections. You can switch off and you can connect with your inner self, with your soul, and then you can completely de-stress yourself within moments. Very fast you can de-stress yourself. And not only de-stress, you can get fresh energies, you can recharge yourself, I would say. You can completely recharge yourself, and whatever confusions are there, whatever worries are there, one can go beyond them, because confusions and worries are because of thinking mind, because of narrow thinking. But the moment you connect with the inner self, your picture becomes broad. The way you think, the way you see, and everything changes, and then you find new ideas, new creativity, you find new solutions to the things. So it improves your creativity, improves your decision making power, okay? Improves how you see and think, right? So then absolutely it is recharging, and you will see the more you connect with yourself, you will see the things will start becoming easier. The external things also start becoming easier. You can deal with the external things in a better way, okay? And this happens every time you connect with your inner self, and as you practice more and more, it can be done very fast. Initially it takes little practice, but once you start doing, you can switch off at your will, and you can disconnect from external side and connect with the internal side of yourself. So that's what is the soul meditation. Connecting with the source. The soul is the source. The soul is the gist, the source. So the moment you connect with the source, then everything is there in the source. Now, as I told you, you can also connect with your chest center, the heart, and you can experience the consciousness, the soul's there, You can experience this peaceful state here. And you can even focus here, and you can look into the eyebrow center, look into the forehead, and you can connect with your inner self. Okay? So this inner self can be connected this way also. Now we will do a little meditation on heart and forehead also, so that we can try to connect with our own self through these places. Okay? And sometimes we can even visualize a flame which represents the self. Sometimes we represent the self in the form of a flame, and we can visualize a flame on the forehead center. That's another way of connecting, of visualizing and concentrating on the soul. And this self-inquiry method has been used in all the traditions, spiritual traditions, and so many saints have been using this self-inquiry method, which we just now did, that you inquire yourself, that am I these senses? Because when we say my body, so what does it mean? It means I am different and body is different. You say my mind, so what does it indicate? Indicates that you already know that you are not the mind. That's why you're saying my mind. Otherwise, you will not say my mind. You say my mind is dull, my mind is slow, my mind is sharp. So what does it mean? That you already know that your mind is different from you. So this distinction is already there, but we forget it. This is called ignorance. And this is how in this meditation we do the self-inquiry to get rid of this ignorance. Because this shows my mind, that means I am different, mind is different. So this is what you get rid of these external connections. And then we see through the eyes, but what we see keeps changing, but we are not changing, you are the same. So which means what you see through the eyes is not the real consciousness. And the body changes, a child becomes adult becomes old. So the body keeps changing, but the consciousness that you are same. You are the same person who was 20 years ago. So your photograph of the 20 years before will be changed from today's photograph. But your inner self is same. That has not changed. So this kind of self-inquiry, asking yourself and then answering yourself, this helps in removing these false notions. This self-inquiry is very important in the soul meditations. So it is like peeling off, like the onion peel is there, you just peel off one by one. Your concept, body, mind and senses, you just peel off. Okay. So this way we can establish the connection. And this is eternal, and this cannot be destroyed. Our scriptures say that soul is indestructible. This cannot be destroyed. So this indestructible nature of the soul is something which gives you strength, because all fear is applicable to body and mind. Somebody can harm the body and the mind, but not the spirit. The moment you connect with your inner self, your soul, that immense power, the immense confidence and strength will come in you automatically, because you are connecting with the source which cannot be destroyed, which cannot be harmed in any way. So this self-inquiry is the way in the meditation state. Like if you've heard of one of the European scientists who has translated this Upanishads in one of the European languages. So his incidents is there, true incidents from his life, that he was doing all this self-inquiry about the self. So in the night time, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the night, when he was unable to sleep because of thinking about the self-inquiry methods were going on, he was meditating, and then he thought, okay, go out and take a walk, take a stroll in the garden. So in the late night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, he went out to the garden and started taking a walk because he wasn't able to sleep. Then the watchman of the garden, he got hold of him because he was scared that the watchman thought that maybe some thief or some dangerous person, or what's the reason why such a late night, why is he roaming around in the garden. So he caught hold, and the watchman asked him, who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want? So he said that these are the same questions which I have been asking myself throughout the night. Why are you asking me? This is what I have been asking myself. Who am I, what do I want, and what am I doing here? So this kind of inquiry is something which is required in the soul meditation, in the meditative state. So this person was translating, who translated Upanishads in the European, I believe in German language. So this is a real incident from his life. So he told the watchman that don't ask me all this. This is what I have been asking myself throughout the night, and that's why I'm awake. That's why I cannot sleep. That's why I've come out to the garden to walk. So he says, I don't know the answers of all this. That's what I've been trying to. So that's what the two incidents is. But the idea is to say, why I'm telling all this again and again, because I'm emphasizing, I'm telling you, this is a very powerful method of self-inquiry, and it works wonderful in the modern lifestyle, in the city lifestyle, because today in the modern lifestyle we have so many worries, we have so many confusions and worries. Every time we have fear, all this fear and worries are there, confusion is there. So the way is to switch off and connect with the inner self, and then you completely recharge yourself. So it's very important. It works wonderful in the city lifestyle, in the metro lifestyle. It works very well with the professionals, and I know so many professionals who do all this. I've taught so many of them. They have got wonderful results. In the middle of the meetings, people have done this. Big managers, executives, in the middle of the meeting, when there's no solution, there's a lot of confusion, tension, what to do, they will sit with the eyes closed 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and they'll switch off from all the, the stuff which is going on in the meeting. So many questions are coming up. So they just switch off, disconnect, and connect with the source, with the soul. And then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they'll come out recharged, and completely they will come out with a new ideas, with the new solutions, with a new outlook to the problem completely. So this is being practiced. So many of the executives do it successfully. Completely, it's a very successful technique, very wonderful technique. So you should all try this. Now let's try to focus on the heart and then on this center, and then again let's try to connect with the inner self through these two chakras, through these two centers. So we'll be keeping the back straight and relax the body. It's important to relax the body so that the mind also can relax. So we should be particularly careful about our shoulders, face, forehead, neck. These are the places which store a lot of stress. Relax completely. Move into deep meditative state. Move into deep meditative state.